seeing if I want to do a bunch more, or if it'll be enough with strapping.
Hi.
Hi. All right, we just made a little concave cut. We already did the other side. I'm going to do a little bit of finessing here with the axe. Just chip away. I did it rough with the saw first, so that way we can fit this side up right against the post, and then I'll go on the other side, put up a temporary jig to hold it closest to level, and then I can cut that side, do this notch, and then put the ledger locks in so it's all secure. Oh, that's pretty good. Ten-inch headlock. We got the side supports in. 1, 2. They look pretty good. I mean, again, this is for the horses. As a 3-sided shelter. So it just needs to hold a tin roof, and I gotta be able to put siding up. And yeah, we'll probably put a couple little posts underneath each of those perpendicularly, just for supporting the middle part of that weight, because the span there is about 10-ish feet, maybe a little bit more than that. It's about 10 feet deep and 12 feet wide, give or take. And I got to do the cross pieces from here to here at a diagonal. I'm going to do the same thing over on this side, here to here, and all the way around, on the backs as well. Yeah, I got to figure out, I think I got one more purlin that I'm going to put up, so there'll be 6. These are not tied in at this point. They're just I was just kind of spacing them out, seeing what I thought. So I probably will put one more purlin up, and then strapping and so on and so forth. So we're making progress. We'll keep chipping away at this project. Have a little fire going on the top of that post. That's okay. All right. Now I got to try to get all these. Posts, purlins, rafters, whatever you want to call them. I just put one more up there. Now I got to get them all back into a good spot. Front's all set up to put some timber spikes through, and then I can pivot the back so that everything's all lined up. So what I did was I took that distance of the fixed points being the end purlins, and then determined the number of gaps, which was 5, so that all stayed correct. Following determining that there was 5 gaps and knowing what that distance was, which was 156 inches, I then divided that by the number of spaces so that I would have equal spaces centered up with each purlin. And what that number ended up being was 31.2, which is just a skosh over 31 and 3/16. So I think we're pretty good. I'm gonna throw some timber spikes in. They're all 16 inches stood off the front ish. You know, again, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be putting metal over it. It's not like it's getting fascia and soffit and so on and so forth. So I'm going to put one timber spike in each of these fronts so that they don't move, and then we'll go and square up the back and then get them fixed. I got 2 options: timber spikes, shorter timber spikes, or ledger locks that are 10 inches. I think I'm going to go with the ledger locks on these fronts for sure. And I could put, you know, some other nails in to help hold them after, because I got a bunch of these, limited amounts of these, limited amounts of the ledger locks, but these front ones, especially the thick ones, I don't want them to move, and using a screw and holding it is probably going to be the easiest way to do it. Well, these are kind of cool. We got twists in it. Should hold pretty well. I'm gonna go around and smash a bunch of these in anyway, just on angles. All right, so we're gonna get these little 45s in here, just for some extra support. Well, I don't know which one's gonna be easiest to screw in first. I'm gonna try this one first. Like it?
Yeah, looks great.
You got that one up, that one up. We put big old timber stakes in ledger locks top and bottom. Been working above my head for like an hour and a half. My shoulders are toast.